There are three kinds of sounds in music. A note or sound can be natural, sharp, or flat. For instance, the musical sound called A can be A natural, A sharp, or A flat. The white keys on a piano are the natural sounds, while the black keys are the sharps and flats. Musical keys tell us what sharps and flats to use. You should know what key you're playing in at all times. When musicians play in groups, everybody must play in the same key, or bad things happen. Knowing the order in which sharps and flats are added to musical key signatures is just one part of understanding musical keys. Much of music theory involves memorization. Memorization can be enhanced by the use of mnemonics and acronyms. You should review topics from time to time to keep it fresh in your memory. There are two ways of making a note sharp or flat. You can place a sharp or flat directly in front of a note, called an accidental. An accidental affects only the note that it is placed in front of, and only for that measure. A sharp raises a sound a half step, and a flat lowers a sound a half step. You may place a sharp or flat in the key signature, between the clef sign and the time signature. A sharp or flat in the key signature affects all the notes of that name, regardless of their octave, throughout the entire song. The key signature is universal in nature. Here we see the beginning of a song. I have labeled the clef sign, key signature, and time signature. The key signature tells you the name of the key you are playing in, and which notes to make sharp or flat. For now, we are learning the order with which sharps and flats are added to the key signature. Sharps get added to the key signature in the same order every time. Here is the mnemonic. Father Charles goes down and ends battle. The first letter of each word names the line or space of the staff to be marked with a sharp. Flats get added to the key signature in the same order every time. Here is a mnemonic. Battle ends and down goes Charles's father. The first letter of each word names the line or space of the staff to be marked with a flat. You may have noticed that the order of flats is exactly the reverse of the order of sharps. Remember, a sharp or flat in the key signature means that all the notes of that name are made sharp or flat, regardless of their place in the notation. In other words, the signature is universal in nature. Here we see the key signatures written in musical notation. Each line begins with the key of C, no sharps or flats.